Electrification isn't just a policy goal, it is an economic catalyst. The question now is, how do we finance it at scale, across borders and in tough markets? It's not easy. Africa is a huge continent with complex issues, which is why investment has been slow. But with challenge comes great opportunity.
In general, there remain several challenges to scaling large infrastructure projects in Africa. But two of the main elements are access to capital and regulatory complexity. Many African markets have less developed capital markets with limited depth of liquidity in local currency, particularly for financing long-term large projects. Variations in local laws, permitting processes, capital controls, and compliance requirements often necessitate specialized expertise to navigate effectively.
There are some big issues related to policy leadership within African governments, and having to create the enabling environment for investment to progress is certainly not easy. But don't underestimate the immense creativity, skills, and drive of Africans. For a commercial financier like Nedbank, the emerging themes that interest us in particular include, firstly, the direct commercial market that is growing. There is less dependence on government agencies in these transactions, and projects can progress quicker. Secondly, energy aggregation and trading is set to play a fundamental role in trading green power across borders and link low-cost generators to demand centers, thereby driving costs down and adding resilience to the regional system.
As a response to some of these challenges across the region, mini-grids and decentralized systems have emerged as a potential solution. First, the lower initial cost of mini-grids and decentralized systems often require lower initial capital investment compared to large-scale centralized power plants. This makes them more accessible, especially in remote or underserved areas. Second, these are scalable. The systems can be scaled up or down based on demand, allowing for more efficient use of resources and reducing waste. And then finally, they reduce transmission losses. By generating power closer to where it is consumed, mini-grids can reduce the cost of transmission and distribution losses, which can be significant in large centralized systems.
There is traction in South Africa, which is expected to spill into the continent as investors get comfortable with business models and regional dynamics. The big DFIs are taking mobilisation seriously, and to the extent risk-sharing strategies with commercial financiers can be supercharged, this will certainly grow the size of the debt pot. We look forward to working closely with these entities over the coming years to figure out how to partner and grow our participation.
What excites me most about structured solutions in Africa's clean energy future is their potential to transform the energy landscape in a sustainable and inclusive way. At Nedbank CIB, we're helping to build a future where access to power isn't the exception, it's the baseline.